Right, lesson 5.2 in our unit on manipulation, we are looking at fear conditioning. So in the previous unit, we looked at classical conditioning and Pavlov's dogs. Here we're going to look at, I think, an easier example to comprehend fear conditioning, and we can explain why it's adaptive. All right, peers here, so they go over their homework task, looking at why or how kids can be classically conditioned by McDonald's Golden Arches, and then they can read the answer in the textbook. Okay, chalk talk, if you like. That's the McDonald's example. Now, I just added this in here about a note. I mean, this is something that students can put into ChatGPT, and it could have done the homework for them. And you'll have students that will do this. They're outsourcing their thinking to ChatGPT. But here's the reality, right? It will complete the task, but it won't help them remember the stuff. And it is that old cliche of you're only cheating yourself. And some students will be okay with that. But I think most students doing the IB, in my experience, the vast majority want to do well. And so just remind them that. And also just, I think it's a better lesson about, your prefrontal cortex, which I think is a lot of students' favorite part of the brain, is about doing the hard thing when you know it's the right thing to do. And so much as success in life is doing the hard thing when you know it's the right thing to do. Anyway, I just put this in here in case you're like me and you want to give them a little reminder. Do the hard thing, not the easy thing. Right, review real world example. Because there's a lot of terminology, it's by design that in the workbook we're doing the same thing, identifying the unconditioned, conditioned stimulus, neutral stimulus, getting familiar with this terminology and identifying it and explaining it. All right, so they can try to work through how Coke has used classical conditioning, and then here you can go through the answers as a class. There's a Jeopardy. If time allows, Jeopardy, what I like to do is put students in groups of 3, one laptop, or pairs, one laptop, and they take turns answering questions. It's more engaging and they get more repetitions that way. I usually allow them 10 minutes. You might want to do that at the end of the lesson or save it for the end of the unit if you're finding that your lessons are running out of time. Right, think, pair, share, fear conditioning. Just based on its name, what do you think it is? And give them a tip. They saw it in action yesterday with the water pistol. Chalk talk, fear conditioning using the water pistol, and introducing the Little Albert experiment. We can watch the video of Little Albert, and then they identify, if we use the white rabbit as the example, what were the different elements there, the condition response, etc., etc. Now, peer work. They work with a partner. There's a summary in the summary in the workbook, and I've given them a massive clue with the picture of the fire there. But can they come up with an evolutionary explanation for fear conditioning? How would this help us to survive? All right, now a little fun fact. I think this is a fun fact. It's easier to condition. If someone isn't afraid of snakes and spiders, you can condition that fear faster than something harmless like fearing a cup or a feather or something like that. And this suggests that we have these genetic memories that have been passed on through thousands of years because, some snakes and spiders are dangerous. Okay, workbook notes. Fear conditioning, what is it? Why is it adaptive? Homework, share the Quizlet set, and students can be using those. I'd say 10 minutes, study the key terms, test yourself, see how you go. All right, next topic is the last topic, and we're just one lesson on it, social learning theory.